Hello, everybody, and welcome to Marveling in the Madness with me, Dominic Tor, and my good friend Stephen Mutembu. How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, not too bad. Nothing to complain about this week. Not that I ever complain, so I'm all right. And you?
Well, it's colder, so I'm not complaining about that so much, I suppose.
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
tired, though. I'm tired.
Hmm.
Just gonna moan about that.
Can't feel on that one. I feel like it's been a long week, even though the weeks are always the same.
Yeah, everything's long, everything's tiring. Welcome to
Hmm.
adulting.
Yes. 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 So,
So, what stories do you have for us this week?
I was gonna ask you because I know
Ah,
you got a good story for me. So you can lead on the first one. This is organization. This is what this is.
I got in there too fast. Sorry, I ran,
You didn't even
ran
let me
right
breathe. I
over
was
you.
just like, I was about to take a deep breath in, make it very all charismatic and whatnot. Okay, what story you got for me? You just ran into it. So anyway, we're gonna do this again. Retake. Start the whole thing again. Right, here we go. No, I'm just kidding. What story have you got for me, my friend? Let's go.
So there is in Mexico a local mayor. I think it was a mayor has had a ceremony where he has married an alligator type lizard. I don't think it is an alligator, but it looks alligator like, and it's a kind of
Hmm.
local lizard. It's kind of apparently quite a historic cultural ceremony. I found it straight. The mayor did say they love each other, and yeah.
Do you ever think we get to the point where we should just be able to just say no to things? Just flat out no. Like it's just so ludicrous because he says, "Oh, it loves me." It can't consent. It can't say words. You have no idea.
Well, maybe he speaks alligator lizard thing language.
I mean, did they? I suppose they probably do make sounds, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
don't I don't I
Sometimes
don't
I just feel like I'm done with the world. Like it's just crazy.
I think this is meant to be some sort of historical, like cultural thing, but yeah, I don't know if he calls it something princess or something.
Wasn't
I've
it
just got this
pretty
image of him
princess
dressing
or
it. What was that? Sorry,
wasn't it like something like pretty princess? I remember like sort of skim reading. I'm like,
S-
sure, why not? As
something
opposed
like that.
to like Sharon, why not?
Do you, Mr. Mayor, take Sharon, your alligator lizard princess, to be your lawfully wedded wife? Yeah, sure. Why not? It's gonna put her in a dress and it's gonna have it. We'll probably find out if someone got some significant cultural significance for like. I think it's meant to give strength or something to the town. Or I'm really confused, but it,
Yeah,
like the way the story was written, it just sounded so weird.
there wasn't a lot of information given, and if we are off and it is some sort of cultural thing, then I apologize already. But you still got to think from an outside perspective, it is pretty damn weird. I mean, it's up there with people that marry their cars or that sort of thing. So
I think there's a lady married to the Eiffel Tower actually.
that's kind of impressive.
Yeah, like if you're gonna go big, you go big or go home. Find the Eiffel Tower, marry that.
Well, I suppose at least marry an animal, like an animal, at least give back. An avatar is just gonna be there.
is,
It's,
is a lizard gonna give back? It might lick your toe, I suppose,
I don't know.
or
You
try and
could
eat
take
your
it for
toe.
walks or something. So there's some sort of like companionship, whereas an avatar is just there. It's an inanimate object. It's just there.
Hey, but thousands of people visit every year. It's famous.
But is that what you want in a relationship? Something famous? Hmm.
My husband's famous. Oh, is he? Yeah, he's a real landmark in Paris. Really? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Loads of people go and visit him every day. All right, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely absurd.
Pay a
Yeah.
big, quite a lot of money to pay and go and visit him.
Like, how's that even illegal? Surely marriage has got to be between people, but I suppose now that we're doing with alligators, I guess not.
I, I don't know. I don't know. It's yeah, it's a strange one, but hopefully, do you say? Hopefully, they have a long, happy.
No, no, you don't. No. I'm sorry if I'm culturally insensitive, but I'm kind of drawing the line. I'm going to say no, just because it's weird. Because if it was in the UK, I'm still going to call you out. I'm sorry. It's just odd,
Yeah,
you know.
it's an interesting slightly strange story, and I don't recommend people start marrying animals regularly. Stick to humans.
Yeah, also there's plenty of them. There's like what, eight, almost close to 8 billion. You're telling me you couldn't find one out there?
Maybe as a human wife as well. Maybe this is just a purely a cultural thing. But the way the article read, it did not sound like that. It sounded like this dude was like they love
Really
in love with his alligator pet,
thing.
alligator wife. I don't know.
Pretty
Strange,
crazy.
strange story.
Karen. That's
Slightly
Karen
worrying.
Sharon. I don't even know anymore.
Sharon is that the alligator lizard Sharon.
Sharon,
Yeah.
middle name Karen. You know, why not? Sharon Karen.
Sharon Karen the alligator lizard. Not even an alligator, but I can't.
Oh, we don't even know. That's how weird it is. No,
Yeah,
but yeah,
it's
out
kind
there.
of disturbing, but it's kind of so bizarre and out there. It's like amusing. But,
Yeah, it's almost as disturbing as our next story. So you know the singer Pink, right? She's been
yeah,
around for ages, made some really good songs. She's out touring at the moment. I think it was either this month or last month. No, probably last month, because obviously we're only 2 days into the month. So last month anyway, she was touring in Hyde Park, London, just doing what she does, her actual acrobatics thing, performing for the people. And as people do, they throw stuff on stage. You think, yeah, why not? Flowers, underwear, everything goes. And you're like, yeah, it is what it is. Well, someone decided they were going to throw their parents' ashes on stage, which I think is pretty out there.
yeah, yeah. Did you read the full article? Apparently, like it was a bag of ashes, and she went, "Is that your mum?" And the person went, "Yep." And the person she went, "I don't know how I feel about this."
Well, it's weird because I also think like, how did you get that through like checking security? Because last time to concert even they were pretty thorough. Like you literally couldn't get away with anything. So somehow they're like either snuck it in somewhere and they're like, you know what, just gonna show because that imagine a bag of ashes would look like some sort of drugs. So you'd hope they would get like picked up somewhere, but somehow they just snuck it in and thought, you know what, mom's last dying wish, which is fair enough. Not gonna hate your mom, but that's crazy.
But yeah, throwing ashes on stage is like, at least I suppose on the bright side, they didn't scatter the ashes on the stage.
Yeah, that would have been a little bit more weird. Like imagine like Pink picked it up and then just like threw it everywhere. That would also be a little bit crazy too.
Yeah, so I suppose the person did at least have the wherewithal to only throw the bag on. So
But it's also kind of weird because that's now probably going to end up in just a bin somewhere, which is very disrespectful to your mother or whoever's.
yeah, what's Pink gonna do with the ashes? Give them back?
Well, I don't think she's gonna. I think literally she like put it down and then just continue performing like it was just another weird day of performing. So I'd imagine that I'd just be down to the cleanup team. And why would they have to care about somebody else's ashes, really?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I suspect if they realised they were ashes, the production crew, they probably tried to give them back to the person, just because, like,
you were in a big crowd. You're at Hyde Park. Someone's just throwing ashes. How exactly do you find it? Unless someone's coming like running through at the end of the show, like, oh yeah, by the way, there was my parents' ashes or my sisters or whoever.
those are my mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll be like, yeah, that might have been her wish, but sometimes, again, you should just say no. You think sometimes it's okay to say no.
Yeah,
To some
like
wishes and things.
I just don't understand what what you got to think about Pink here. Like, if anyone threw ashes at me, I'd be like, what the heck? No thanks. That'd really creep you out. I don't get me wrong. I appreciate if they're your favorite singer and you really like them, and maybe they wanted to go to one final Pink conference. Conference.
I
didn't realize Pink was doing conferences now. Come on in, Pink will show you how to entertain like her. No, concert. It's just yeah, strange. Very it broke me again, Steve. A few of these break me occasionally.
Sorry, I was trying to find the weirdest stories that just break the brain. And you're like, the main question is to both stories. All you think is, but why? Really? But why?
But what? Yeah.
Yeah. And also, someone should just say no. Like, sometimes it's okay to say no to things. And in these two cases, And the cultural thing aside, again, I do apologize, but still, weird. Say no.
Just yeah. Well, yeah. I suppose at least no one scattered the ashes at like the wedding or something of the alligator man, a lizard alligator, whatever. And
Somewhere in there was a sentence. We'll never know.
these stories, they're just so like
Literally just breaking your brain.
it,
That's why I
it,
think like we only needed two today because I was like, after that, whatever comes after, he's just not gonna get the light it deserves. So
you just like it wouldn't even cross my mind to go, when I die, please throw me at my favorite celebrity.
no,
But just wouldn't cross my mind. And neither would it cross my mind to go and marry my fish, for example.
I don't know. I've never really thought after what to do with me when I'm dead because I'm dead. So it's your problem now. I don't
I
really have.
reckon I'm going to get my kid, if I have kids, make me into a diamond and put it in my will that one of them's got to wear me just to annoy them.
That's super creepy. But again, people should be able to say no, and I'm telling you, no. Super
No,
creepy.
I wouldn't
No.
do that. I think just bury me somewhere. You've got those like ones that you can turn into a tree now. I think they
Yeah.
plant
Oh,
like a
that'd be
tree
kind of
in
cool.
your casket and you can just turn into a tree. That'd be nice. Just
Or
make me a tree.
thing, just to be slightly extra, give me like the Viking sort of burial. So
Oh,
put me on
nice.
the boat, push me out, and then set me on fire. That's kind of sick. Poor fishers that have to deal with that situation, but hey,
The fish will have to eat your charred corpse.
hey, again, I'm dead, so what do I care?
Let's just hope the fishermen don't pull you out.
That's
A,
also
bod-
true.
a body was found today, completely burnt, unrecognizable.
We do
Oh,
have, however, we do have his dental records.
it was just granddad. Granddad wanted a Viking burial.
Yeah, I didn't really think that through. I'm like, I'm supposing the flames won't be hot enough to actually burn through bone. I don't know what the burning thingy of bone is, so
They might be, I suppose, if we get it hot enough. You'd have to get it to like cremation temperatures.
I have no idea. I've not really thought it through. I don't really often think about dying, to be honest.
No, it's not everyone's sort of favorite pastime, you know.
What? No, I don't mean as like a pastime. I just feel like it's gonna happen. This is going weird anyway, but anyway, here we are. It's gonna happen to all of us, so it's not something I dwell over. Like it is what it is. When it's your time, it's your time. So
It's true.
why overthink it?
Yeah, just do what you want with me. I'm dead anyway, so just leave me.
Yeah.
Just
Or another idea, even though I'm not like into guns or anything, make me into like a bullet and then fire me like into the sky. That'd be kind of
and
cool.
you'll just drop on someone's head.
Well, do it again into the sea. Far into the sea.
Fire you into the sea, and one day someone will find the Matembu bullet.
That's it. And then I'll be used to assassinate a president or something. Who knows? Oh dear.
President was shot today by the Matembu bullet. Ironically, we're charging two people for murder: Stephen Matembu and Joe Bloggs. I don't know, whoever the
Yeah.
president show was.
So I think that with all that being said, we had quite a weird podcast. I'm catching now what you having. Oh, what you had. So I think we'll call it a day there before it descends into more madness because we now talk about killing presidents, whatever. So thank you for watching. This has been Marvin in the Madness. I've been Stephen Matembu and always great host, Dominic Tor. Peace.
Have a great week.